Hiya. Hope everyone's well this morning. Just going for a bit of a walk around. Can't do much because I'm waiting for 2 new knees, but you have to do what you can. It's no good sitting at home wallowing, isn't it? Right, topic for today. Your limiting beliefs, my guides are telling me. This subject is humongous, really is. You all have what we call limiting beliefs, which you don't even know about, believe it or not. And that can be something that's been told to you when you were a child, something that you've heard from someone else, something that you believe about yourself that's not actually factual, and it all comes from the stories that you make up, and the trust that you place in others, and believe everything they tell you about who you are, what you are, and what you should believe. So in my case, and I can only speak from my experience, my personal experience, my limiting beliefs were that I couldn't learn because my teachers told me I never paid attention, that I could always do better, that I didn't listen, and that I would never amount to anything. And that's come from a teacher who's supposed to inspire you. Or various teachers, should I say. So when people tell you things like that about yourself, you start to doubt yourself. You start to feel unworthy. You start to feel unintelligent, that you're not valued. Limiting beliefs also can come from your parents. So what they've been brought up with by their parents, they pass on the information to you. So it could be that, all girls should be a mum. So then you believe you have to have children in order to be valued in society. That's part of your identity. When in fact it isn't. It's your personal choice. And it doesn't define you as a person, being a mum. It could be that when you've been passionate about something, whether it's like art or music or drama, something creative, that your parents have said to you, no, you can't be doing that, there's no money in that. That'll never take you nowhere, you don't want to be doing that, you want to get a job as a secretary or an accountant or a lawyer or a doctor because that pays more, So then you start questioning, why have I got all this passion for this creativity when it's not going to do me any good in life? So you shut it down. And then you go to college and you get a secretarial course or something like that you don't really want to be doing, but your parents have instilled into you a belief that that's the best way forward for your career, for your life path. So you then stop connecting to your inner being, your inner consciousness that guides you to where you should be, and you start listening to other people. When you do that, you lose your way in life because you're not living your life, you're living a life that they want you to live for them. Don't get me wrong, your parents always want to protect you, and that's understandable, but they should always inspire you to be who you truly want to be inside. I used to want to be an author when I was a child, or a vet. And then when I found out you had to kill animals, that really upset me. So I just couldn't bring myself to do that in my head because I believed that it was cruel. It's only now when I look back that I realise that a veterinarian actually euthanises dogs for their best interest because they're in pain. But obviously when you're a child, you don't see that side of things. Same with writing. My mum always said it were a waste of time. You never amount to anything. Nobody will ever pay you to see it, to read it. So you might as well get a job in a shop. Which is what I went and did. And I didn't do any writing for years and years and years. Only till this last 12 months or so, I started doing creative writing again. And I'm now 61. So it just shows you that your limiting beliefs can have a massive, major impact on your decision making. For anything. It could be that your work colleagues have said to you in the past, no, you don't want to do that job, I want you to do this, and they'll detour you off track because it takes the pressure off them and you're helping them do their job when they should be doing it themselves. Sorry. So I'm going to challenge you all now, or not, your choice to accept this challenge, to write down and find inside you what you feel your limiting beliefs are. About yourself, about other people, about your life. And just once you've written them down, once you've found out about what you actually believe that's not factual, because you can challenge these limiting beliefs and change them by thinking about them using a different lens. You can actually say, well, is it true that I can't learn? And then look in your life for things that you have learned to counteract that belief, which proves that it's not a fact, it's just a belief. So you can get rid of it then, once you know you can learn things. If somebody's ever said to you, oh, nobody will love you, nobody will want you, is that one of your limiting beliefs? Challenge that. Just look in your life to see which friends love you. You know, people who you've done something and inspired and they said, oh my God, I love you, you're brilliant. You know, challenge these limiting beliefs. And then if they're not fact, get rid of them. Have a new fantastic belief that inspires you. Something like, yes, I am lovable. People love me everywhere I go. They love me. They're always saying how wonderful I am, how brilliant I am, how amazing I am. So replace it with that belief. Get the gist? So anyway, just a thought. You can use this for anything in your life. Anything that you believe about yourself, or about others, or about relationships even. Have you got limiting beliefs about your relationships? You know, do you believe that, let's say your partner's unreliable, do you believe that one day he will be reliable? Challenge it. Has he actually proven he's ever been reliable? If he hasn't, you know what to do. You can adapt it to anything, you really can. So write them down and then change your viewing lens, how you look at that, and see what positive, inspiring belief you can come up with to replace it. And let go of the old limiting beliefs that stop you in your tracks, stagnate you, and keep you in that fear mode. Alright, so anyway, keep smiling inside and out. Love and light to all. Bye.